At this point, you will determine the certain pairs of angles that have special relationships. Two angles which share a common side and common vertex are called adjacent angle. So in this figure, we have angle ABD and angle CBD. These two angles are adjacent angle because they share a common vertex, which is point B, and the common side, which is BD. These two angles are adjacent angles. So angle ABD and angle CBD are adjacent angles. Now we have what we call complementary angles. So what is complementary angles? Two angles are called complementary if the sum of their degree measure is equal to 90 degree. Okay, so for example, we have angle S and angle T. These are complementary angles. Since this is how you read this. The small letter M is read as measure. This is the symbol for angle. And this is the name of the angle. So this is measure of angle S plus measure of angle T is equal to 90 degree. When two adjacent angles are complementary angles, they form a right angle. So they are complementary when they form a right angle or the sum of their angles are 90 degrees. So these angles are complementary angles because they form a right angle. So not all complementary angles have to be adjacent like this. Since the sum of the degree measure of angle EFG and angle HIJ is equal to 90 degree, they are non-adjacent angles. So since magkahiwalay sila, magkaiba ng vertex, magkaiba ng sides, they still can be complementary angles. So how can we say that this is complementary? Because the measure of angle EFG and the measure of angle HIJ is equal to 90 degrees. So when we add 70 degree plus 20 degree, that will be equal to 90 degree, which is a right angle. So we can say that these two angles are complementary. Next one, we have a supplementary angles. So two angles are called supplementary angles if the sum of their degree measurement is equal to 180 degree. For example, we have angle P and angle Q. So the sum of this measure is equal to 180 degree. So the measure of angle P and the measure of angle Q is equal to 180. And it forms a straight line or linear pair. Let us proceed to the second example. So this is not a adjacent angle. They don't have the same vertex and same side. So we have angle XYZ and angle RST. So they are supplementary angle because the measure of angle XYZ is equal to 60 degree and the measure of angle RST is equal to 120 degree. So when you add this angle, it is equal to 180. So 60 degree plus 120 degree is equal to 180 degrees. So these two angles are supplementary angles. Next one, we have a vertical angles. So two straight lines intersect it at a common point will form four angles. So the pairs of angles that are not adjacent to each other are called vertical angles. They are opposite angles at the point of intersection and are equal to each other. So in this example, in this figure, we have line F, so small letter F. So line F and line G. And the intersection point is point E. It forms four angles. So we have angle SEP and angle CEA. And these two angles are vertical angles. Another pair of vertical angles are angle SEC and angle PEA. CEA. So these two angles are vertical angles. So in these two intersecting lines, we form a four angles with two pairs of vertical angles. So two angles which have the same measure are called congruent angles. It is denoted by this symbol. So we have this symbol. So in this figure, we have angle SEP is congruent to angle CEA. So congruent means angle SEP has the same measure as angle CEA. So again, this read as angle SEP is congruent to angle CEA. So next one we have SEC or angle SEC is congruent to angle PEA. So these two angles have the same measure.